ever wondered about the depth and richness of traditional African and indigenous religions? This video begins as we probe the mysteries of these ancient faiths, tracing their roots and influences. From the spiritual practices of voodoo to American hoodoo, there's a world of wisdom waiting to be explored. We'll also delve into the Holy Ancestral Covenant, the Book of the Ancestors for the new Temple of Kemet, particularly its intriguing chapter on the 7 Melanated powers. Now let's delve into the heart of this ancient belief systems. In the new Temple of Kemet's Holy Ancestral Covenant, there lies a fascinating chapter, the 7 Melanated powers. These powers form a core part of traditional African and indigenous religious belief systems, offering an intriguing glimpse into ancient wisdom and spiritual practice. This story is hundreds of years old and is retold to the melanated people of the diaspora to remind them of their lost powers. The indigenous people of the land had their own story to reflect on themselves and empower the tribe, community, and nation. It is time to remember the ancestors and invoke those great powers that have protected them for centuries. These 7 powers are not just abstract concepts. They are key power elements used to learn to master self. They are deeply ingrained into the fabric of everyday indigenous life, influencing thought, behavior, and spiritual practice. They offer a unique lens to view the world, challenging us to delve deeper into our understanding of existence and spirituality. These 7 powers are not just abstract concepts. They are deeply ingrained into the fabric of everyday life, influencing thought, behavior, and spiritual practice. They offer a unique lens to view the world, challenging us to delve deeper into our understanding of existence and spirituality. The 7 melanated powers, as outlined in the Holy Ancestral Covenant, provide a profound understanding of traditional African and indigenous religions. Now let us look at the excerpt out of the Holy Ancestral Covenant, Book of the Ancestors. If you like to purchase this powerful book, look in link in description box. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you. Here we go.
Many moons ago, in a small village in West Africa, there lived a young orphan boy named Kofi. Kofi was a kind and curious child, but he had always felt like something was missing in his life. He longed to understand more about his past and his cultural heritage. One day, Kofi was wandering through the village when he came across an old woman sitting under a tree. The woman had a kind face and a gentle smile, and Kofi felt drawn to her. He approached her and asked if she knew anything about his family or his heritage. The old woman looked at Kofi with a wise and knowing gaze. She told him that his family had been part of a powerful spiritual tradition that had been passed down from generation to generation. She explained that this tradition was based on the worship of the 7 melanated powers. Kofi had never heard of the 7 melanated powers, but he was eager to learn more. The old woman told him that each of the 7 melanated powers represented a different aspect of life and spirituality, and that together they formed a powerful force that could bring blessings and protection to those who honored them. She explained that the 7 melanated powers were: 1. Elegua, the opener of the way who could remove obstacles and create opportunities. 1. Obatala, the creator and healer who could bring peace and harmony. 1. Oshun, the goddess of love and fertility who could bring joy and abundance. 1. Yemaya, the goddess of the ocean who could provide protection and guidance. 1. Oya, the goddess of wind and change who could bring transformation and renewal. 1. Shango, the god of thunder and lightning who could bring strength and power. 1. Orun Mila, the god of wisdom and divination who could provide insight and guidance. Kofi was fascinated by these 7 melanated powers, and he knew that he wanted to honor them in his life. He asked the old woman how he could do so, and she told him that he could start by building a small altar in his home with images or symbols of each of the 7 melanated powers. Kofi followed the old woman's advice, and he built a beautiful altar in his small hut. He would light candles and offer prayers and meditate to each of the 7 melanated powers, asking for their blessings and protection, and as he did so he felt a deep sense of connection to his ancestors and his cultural heritage. Over time, Kofi began to see the power of the 7 melanated powers in his life. He found that when he prayed and meditated to Elegua, obstacles were removed and new opportunities presented themselves. When he prayed to Obatala, he felt a sense of peace and harmony in his heart. When he prayed to Oshun, he experienced love and abundance in his relationships and his work. And when he prayed to Yemaya, he felt protected and guided by the wisdom of the ocean.